와인이야기
Buenas tardes. 예.
오케이.
오늘 정말 멋진 게스트 왔습니다.
네.
자기 no wait, we do it in English.
안녕하세요. 스페인에서 온 장민입니다. 여기까지 불러주셔서 감사합니다.
And then our very close friend come from Madrid, right?
They called me for the shooting, so I came.
Yeah, and he's
Yeah,
really
we flew
late
him
today.
over.
Yeah. So me and Guillaume, we don't know what's happening. So
What's
he
going
brought
on?
2 bottles, and you're gonna give it to us.
Okay, yeah, so I'd like to talk a little bit about the wine. I'm from Spain. In Spain we have many different kind of wines. Some of the most famous from Spain might be like Rioja, Ribera del Duero. Many people know about them. But I'm gonna talk about where am I from. I'm from a place called Alicante.
Alicante.
A city
South.
in Alicante, southeast. That's right.
I know.
We are close to the sea, about 30 kilometers more or less.
Okay.
And we have wine typical from there. This kind of grape is called Monastrell.
I know.
Monastrell.
You know Monastrell, right?
We know Monastrell. We love Monastrell.
Monastrell, yeah. This is a very specific wine. I wanted to talk about it, not also because it's from my hometown, but also because it's one of my favorite wines.
Okay.
So normally, when you find Monastrell in some places, you would see that it has a little bit profile, like more. It's the amount of alcohol is higher than other wines.
Yes,
and
always,
it's because
yeah.
the normally it gets more amount of sugar naturally than other wine.
Okay.
Because the grape itself has a very hard skin.
Okay.
So normally we have a very the climate there in summer gets very hot.
Yeah.
Night might get cooler. The harvest might be for some other wines maybe August, September.
But so late harvest or early harvest?
It's late harvest.
Late harvest. Okay.
So the skin doesn't break itself, so it ends up getting a little bit more amount of sugar inside.
Okay.
So these the ones I brought today. These are from a winery I've been working with for these past 2 years.
So this is your wine.
Yeah, this is one of my wines, and I'm gonna talk about 2. This one is a wine called 1237.
Okay.
Is related with the altitude. That's why they call it this way.
Nice.
And this one is called Fondillon.
Fondillon.
It has a lot of story. I'm gonna talk first about the profile of this wine. In order to call it Fondillon, it has few characteristics. It has to be only from Alicante.
Okay.
It has to be from old barrels.
Okay.
When they start doing this, they only had oak from America.
Okay.
Because by that time it was easier to bring it from America than from France, even though we are neighbors.
Neighbor, yeah.
Right? And it has, it needs a minimum of 10 years of aging.
Okay. Wow.
These barrels are more than 150 years old.
Oh wow.
Wow.
And
Look at this.
This is quite fancy. Feels like you're opening a Rolex box for the first time.
Eso.
Ah, yeah.
Wow.
But I like this size. It's because it's so strong anyway. You don't need a big bottle.
This is a golf size.
yeah, so you see this one is 17.5. Normally each year has a different graduation,
Okay.
depending on what happened in that year. So it's full of history and it talks a lot about the age and the climate that year happened there. Also the production, you might have some. This is the earliest that came out.
It's the earliest.
Yeah, this winery now they are getting ready the first from the century of the 2000. They are getting ready to release the wine from 2000. Now they produce about just few thousand bottles each year, and this winery owns the 75% of the world production of this Fondillon.
So
this is something very unique.
and expensive. So
It's hard to find even in Spain, but I made all the way to bring it here to share it with you guys.
yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, this
What do they pair it with?
They call it wine of meditation.
Oh.
They call it wine of meditation in order to drink it with a book. as an appetizer or even as a dessert.
Okay.
But you won't feel it too sweet, even though it might be the profile might be sweet, but it doesn't taste sweet. Yeah, but this one, it has kind of a high altitude, might go from 700 to 900 meters of altitude.
1,237.
Yeah, that's
So it's
the peak of the mountains there. And man, you see here, the climate there is really beautiful. This one is American.
American oak.
I think.
I think we are three, so you guys hold the bottle and I take the happiness. Un, dos, tres.
Happiness.
How do you say happiness in Spain?
Felicidad.
Felicidad. Ebe.
It doesn't smell sweet.
It shouldn't.
Okay.
So you will
Normally, Monastrell gets a little bit more sugar than other regular wine, but it's not too sweet actually.
Yeah.
The boxes they use, they can hold maximum between 12 to maximum 14 kilos, because when they cut it, when they harvest it, it might sometimes be 40 degrees. So if it breaks, the fermentation starts, and we don't want that.
Okay.
So the boxes might be maximum 12 kilos, sometimes 14, and they chill it around 16 degrees for 1 day. And then they start the process. There is 5 to 6 guys taking on the grape,
All by hand.
taking the budget.
All by hand?
Yeah, all by hand.
Yeah,
Very manual.
He was saying it's like artisan wine, so if they use machine, then you cannot call this artisan.
They made it in purpose between two mountains, two famous mountains in there, so it gives a perfect climate. And the wind just cleans the plant itself.
So it's healthy.
Beautiful, right?
So the wind, for a sommelier, the wind provide from the mildew. So when your vine is a little bit humid from the night, the wind is like refreshing. Southern part of France, Languedoc, Roussillon and Provence is same. It's safe because the ocean is very close, no wind, high humidity, then you lose the... Il tenente ponce, we have to cheers in the eyes.
With the eyes.
Yes.
I have to close my eyes so I can look at it.
This is like a very terroir minerality from the soil. So you have a very plummy, strong, and you feel you feel power at the first nose. After, guys, you swirl a little bit,
Swirl.
and you get the second nose. And this, now you go deep to the detail. So it was plum, but now it's like raspberry, mulberry, blueberry, grapes. My two friends, and we're having like a sitting down, like the gogi, the meat is on the barbecue, start to grill, and then the wives are not in the kitchen, the wife is in the swimming pool having rest, and we are preparing the lunch
On the barbecue.
Beautiful.
on the barbecue.
This is a
That's
steak.
a very beautiful
Way to
Mediterranean
explain.
culture.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
It is.
So you drink this with steak usually, I would assume. Maybe
in my opinion, yeah, I like
Yeah.
this one with a good steak.
And of course we prepared steak today.
Yes.
And
Can I try it now?
yeah, you can. Thank you, brother. Thank you. This wine definitely needs some meat.
Yeah, it's
Wow. How do you feel is something we all been to mountain, especially in Korea. It's a climbing country, like everyone climb, every weekend they climb. They are just like, speed, they climb. That's the feeling that you get from the mountain. So you feel that this wine is not very concentrated in power, like very thick and like very deep. I feel it's very still is 15% alcohol, but it's very light. Even in mouth texture, it's not like you're not eating like Napa Valley. We were having the Napa Valley wine. You feel the tannin, you feel the grape.
It lingers in your mouth.
Yeah,
There's a little bit tannin though.
Oh,
There is.
tannin, but very silky tannin.
But my opinion of this wine right now, it's one of the strongest wine I've ever smelled or tasted in my life that I can remember of.
Wow.
Even stronger than Napa Valley.
I think it's stronger than Napa Valley.
Okay.
The smell.
It's not sweet
Sorry.
at all for me. Should we try the second wine?
Knowing that you are friends,
Yes.
I want to say something about this.
Oula.
Do you know King Louis XIV?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's
I don't know him personally. But
good guy. There are some registered in some books that they say that his last death wish was a cup of Fondillon.
Really?
Yeah, even though
That
he
is so
could
cool.
have asked for champagne
Yeah.
or some other, but he said wine from Alicante. And the
that
first
one.
reference that you find from 1498 is a German writer. He was a traveler by that time, so he was making a study of market research by that
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
And in his book he said, when I arrived to Alicante, the first thing I saw was more than 30 boats waiting in the port, in the dock of Alicante.
They were waiting for
boats.
Fondillon.
Waiting to buy this.
Wow.
It was only for royalty. They used to fight in order to get this wine.
We're not
and,
gonna fight,
And
huh?
it's the same one.
It is the same one.
The same, yeah. So please, the sound of happiness.
Oh,
Let me
yes.
hear it once again.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
stand up.
one wainiyagi, guys, how to open the bottle with the wax. So there is some people, they're gonna take a knife, blah, 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 blah. No, aniepo, ande. You have to pick in the middle.
Okay.
You have to go through, no problem. Allez, hop, on y va.
Yeah.
You do like this once.
Oh.
You see everything is coming up. It's like a candle. When it's a little bit
Okay.
away, you take it out like this because you don't want this to go into your wine, of course. So you take this and look, clicote, it's very clean. You go here. I don't know the size of the cork, so I don't want to go too crazy. Felicidad. So everyone is ready for felicidad. Un, dos, tres.
Felicidad!
Felicidad. I don't know when they do the bottling.
It looks like it's handwritten on the bottle.
It is.
This is a very small production.
Yeah,
They
very
could
small.
handwrite.
This is handwrite for sure. In October, maybe October or something. And then
Probably, yeah.
It smells like a very fancy pie.
see, he started to speak as a
I'm not- No, it smells like a pie.
It's amazing the way you talk. It's
yeah.
amazing.
I don't know,
See, he started to
caramel.
speak like me. Yeah, I love it. Really, that's fantastic.
Smell it. You smell the pie.
Guillaume,
I don't know what
a
pie.
year and a half ago we said like, I don't smell anything. Now it's like, smell like a pie. No,
Leveling up.
yes. For us, because, and think about Louis XIV, please.
I feel like Louis 14. Whoa.
Did he get the last glass
This
before
is-
he?
It's just
Probably, yeah. He was
Super
a
interesting.
very picky person.
As a sommelier, for me, is a dry smell, like a port wine, Madeira and port wine, white port.
Yeah, yeah.
But port is Portugal. Look at the color. The color is just fantastic. Like this, I have the señorita dancing on the table, and I'm just having chorizo.
it looks like a Long Island iced tea.
That's a Long Island iced tea. Oh, lo, 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 lo.
It's got the viscosity is higher than wine. Not sweet, surprisingly.
Oh, I have some popcorn now. I have something popping with a very dry and little bit of bitterness. It's a little bit bitter.
Yeah.
It's not that sweet actually. It's this one aperitivo. Aperitif. You know, I'm learning a lot of things. That's why I want to guess like you. Because I'm not Master Yona, so I don't know everything about wine. And the best way to learn about it is meet the people who live there.
Exactly.
Oh, the masterpiece is here. I got the wrong
thank
seat
you.
because I'm like. So I ask a beautiful temper because now wainiyagi become a mukbang. So we are doing mostly gogi.
Yeah, but I knew this is not Hanu because of the way it looks.
Very sharp.
I like the cuisson.
The temper is amazing.
Beautiful.
Love and happiness. Ah ouais, d'accord. I'll take the petit one. Cheers. Cheers.
Now, the wine. I'm gonna go for the.
Yeah, me too.
This one is calling me too.
Ah oui. Cheers, guys. Oh, it's really spicy now. Oh my goodness. The gogi is fantastic. Close your eyes.
Okay. Tell me the story.
The señorita is still on the table and I think I'm taking my guitar and I join with her. 피디님, give me a guitar. Give me a guitar. I'm there. Bamboleo. Bamboleo. Gypsy King, on y est là.
There is a girl like dancing flamenco, right?
Guillaume is dancing for us actually. He's dancing for us with a beautiful red dress. Let's have the second with the meat. Let's see if we're gonna have, maybe we're gonna have a different feeling for sure.
Okay.
So meat first.
Fondillon.
Yeah. Meat, fondillon.
I think Fondillon is a lot more flexible. You can have it on a rainy day, on a hot day without food, or with food, or with seafood, pasta, with
what I
dessert,
want.
chocolate, appetizer, digestif.
Yeah.
This is like, it's not a difficult wine to pair food with. That's what I think.
Well, I have so much fun. Thank you so
Very
much
fun.
for coming all the way from Alicante to Racine, Guillaume's restaurant. Thank you for hosting us.
Thank you, Jiangmin. I learned so much today.
Me too.
I discovered something I've never heard of ever, and it's super famous. Louis14.
Today I learned a lot, sharing what is from my place, from my hometown, from my country. So comparing it and having it with friends and an expert was a really great experience. So
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
If they want to buy this wine in the future, they should go to your YouTube channel, maybe.
No, Instagram.
Or
yeah,
Instagram.
my Instagram, yeah.
Go to Jiangmin's Instagram,
Put Instagram,
or
yeah.
YouTube channel if that's possible. Okay.
Thank you for watching today. 너무 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
그리고 우리 다음 주 봐요. 6시. And remember guys, wine is only about love and happiness. 사랑해.
I love you guys.
Bye.
Te quiero.
Te quiero.
Ti amo. Wait.